meeting.
Hello, I'm Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram, and this is fucking talking shit with Eagle, episode 663. Hopefully, you guys have had a great Father's Day. I have had a good day myself. We've got some great guests for you tonight. I had an opportunity to meet these two ladies when I needed them most at the Mendo and the Mitten, when I was dragging ass and needed a cup of coffee. You guys were there like a couple of angels. Cheers to the coffee pot. How you guys doing? You want to tell us how you're doing and where we can find you?
I'm good. How are you, Allie?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm in my garage. We're here in Cassopolis. Excited to be talking with you tonight.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. A little nervous, but it'll be all right. So, we started in. Oh, what?
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Have fun. Have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we went to festivals with State Line, and we wanted coffee also. And then one day, Allie seen a Wake and Bake trailer, and I was like, "Dude, we need to do that." And we both agreed, and
here we are.
Kind of just threw it together in a tent, in a bright orange tent.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully.
Right. So we're
coffee is the work blood, isn't it? The way the world gets things done.
Yes.
For real, we found a lot of love from all the vendors and people camping and having to be there setting up stuff. So we go a little early and definitely we're working. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I don't know, and it's fun talking to all the people and getting to know everyone, really. Mm-hmm. I waitressed for 20 plus years and I missed it. I stay home with my son, and I have a 5-year-old and a 15-year-old, so I do that. And I need it out of my house too, because that gets boring.
I can appreciate that. That's for sure. So I guess the way I usually start this off, we kind of jumped ahead a little bit, but
I'm sorry.
The way I usually start this off is, no. It's your guys' hour. This is your guys' time. Don't be sorry for anything tonight on this. So we usually started off with when their first cannabis experience was, either the first time you used it or came across it. So which one of you guys want to kick that one off?
Oh God.
Well, I've been around marijuana my whole entire life. My mom is a hippie, and I've always been around it. The first time I remember even seeing a plant, I was probably like 3, 4-ish, and it was on our property, and I was walking with my dad and his friend, and that was the first time I ever seen a marijuana plant. So it's probably inevitable that I become a pothead.
Well,
how about you, Allie?
Oh man, I mean, I was in high school, probably 15. We're a small town, people kind of either drink or smoke, and I find smoking more relaxing and fun. And that's how I met Stephanie.
She was in 10th grade.
Yeah, we met 20 years ago through cannabis, really. So our friendship, we're best friends, business partners, but first and foremost, best friends. And we met because of the fucking green. That's pretty cool. Cheers.
Yep. Cheers.
Right on. Cheers to that. See, I knew there was a better cannabis angle in there somewhere. So that's awesome. Do you guys remember, the first time? Tell me about the first time you guys smoked together.
Oh, I don't remember. Do
I don't know
you?
if I can remember the first time. Not really. Usually, she's like she said, she waitress forever. She's getting off work, coming home,
Sorry, I don't know why.
kind of already there hanging out, and it was just always fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. My
They roll
husband.
big ass doobies.
Yeah, my husband's always sold weed. So, and he owns State Line Farm. So him and his partner Scott. So I've literally always been around it, and it's just like in my blood, I think.
So I totally just remembered the first time I tried to smoke pot, right? I didn't get high the first time. I was probably too nervous and probably only hit the bowl once. Who knows if I hit it right, whatever. But my cousin got the munchies and went to Taco Bell. So we all go to Taco Bell. And I remember those little, those little cinnamon twist things.
Oh, yeah.
Like the dessert thing. She's like trying to get the last little bit out. And I remember the cinnamon sugar covering her eyelashes and everything. And she's just in the middle of Taco Bell laughing. And I'm like, man, I wish I was on your level. Now I know.
Yeah.
That was funny. So the first time I actually smoking it, I didn't get high. I don't think.
I was probably 15 when I first smoked, 14 or 15 in a shed. And yeah, I didn't get high either the first time I smoked.
Is that common? Do people tell you that a lot?
It's, it's really 50-50. And I've kind of developed somewhat of a theory on this, but I don't know
Share.
if it's 100%. So I kind of think that some of us that were raised around smoking parents, okay, smoking environment where we probably ingested a little bit secondhand, accidentally, I'm sure.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think there's something there on the CB1/2 receptors that is kind of a barrier that has to be worn down, basically. And I think for those of us that smoke and get high the first time, that barrier's already been slightly worn down from being around it when we were younger. So those who don't get high the first time, I believe that barrier is still more intact, and they don't necessarily get high the first time. They're kind of degrading that barrier or building up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think that's the difference.
Or maybe it's because I'm 42, and when I was 15, the weed sucked balls, and now it's a lot better. So maybe that has a little to do with it also.
That's fair. That's fair. I was very lucky to be able to smoke some of the best weed around when I started smoking. I never really had to smoke ditch dope.
911.
911. Fuck. Aren't those memories?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with some of the best smoke around, that's a pretty good claim. You got to remember what it was a little bit. Was it somebody that you knew grew it out, or was it an in particular strain? Tell me about some of the best cannabis.
So my cousin has been in cannabis for a while. He's a little bit older than me, and he grew 911, and that was some of the best weed in our area. And he actually had access to a lot of lovely weed. And we also, when I was like 16, 17 until 2000, had Rainbow Farms. So we went there, and that was kind of where, like back then, and like 1996 and whatever, that's kind of where you went to find the good weed. Like they used to call it kind weed.
Kind weed. I've never heard this.
Yeah, that's how I remember.
Yeah. Right on. You know, I'm a little bit jealous of the whole Rainbow Farms area. You know what I mean? I'm hearing a lot about, the old days of the original farm days. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm thinking, man, what an awesome place. You know
It
what I
was.
mean? And
It
I'm
was.
glad, super glad it's kind of getting a second wind or a second life with cannabis.
I
So
can't say
go ahead and
that
tell
it
me.
is. They need to move on and do their own thing and not call it Rainbow Farms because it'll never be Rainbow Farms like it was. So you can't recreate something that's in the past. They always try, but it never is what it's supposed to be, you know? Like in movies, they try to make sequels or remake movies and they always, well, I guess not always, but a lot of times aren't good.
Yeah.
Right on, right on. So I take it you have deep ties to the original Rainbow Farms.
I do. I do. Just from going there and experiencing it. I knew when I was there and when I was 16, even though I wasn't supposed to be, I knew that it was a one in a lifetime thing. And just take it as it is because it wasn't going to last and it didn't. Because, all good things come to an end.
What is that? Yeah. Yeah.
It must have been a super special place because of those who I speak to that were around the area at that time have that twinkle in their eye when they talk about it.
It was a very special place. Like you could just walk around and talk to people from all kinds of places, even from other countries and stuff. It was really fun. They are trying to recreate it, but I don't think they can. That's my personal opinion.
So is it the same family or same people that had it then?
No, nope, not at all. It's it's not even on the same property. It's next to it. So
It started from a good place and a good idea
it did.
for wanting to do good. And, I love this community of people. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But I totally get what you're saying. Don't try to necessarily revive it, but let's just do some more good.
Yeah. Yep. Cause
I
you
can
could go
feel
there
that.
and
I
you
can
could
feel
get,
that.
It's
you
changed
could
so much
learn
in 20
about
years
like,
already.
oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
You could learn how to vote or how to become a person that votes and what you should vote for. And the one thing they always used to say was never consent to a search. So,
What are we talking about?
so they did try to tell people and make it, proactive, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, the new stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't follow ish.
Huh?
But nothing. I wish
I can kind of
experienced
feel
the
that. Last night we on last night's show we were talking about a few different things, but we were talking about like big money kind of taking over cannabis a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
And the gentleman who happens to be in chat right now, shout out Canada Trooper, was working for like a grow store, and he said that like a tobacco company was looking to invest in the cannabis scene. You know
Oh,
what
they
I
probably
mean?
are.
And
Yeah.
wanted to buy because they liked the vibe. And I think that's kind of what you're
Yeah,
saying
the
about
money
the Rainbow
vibe.
Farms there. They're trying to take off on the vibe there, but if it has to come from the right place, like you're saying there,
Yes. Yes.
with the original intent, you have to carry that vibe to carry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The legend.
Yes.
100. That's exact. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, and big.
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
Nope. Go ahead.
This is you guys' time to talk, you know.
I feel like you're
I
gonna
was
say
just
big
gonna
corporate.
say, you know, with the deep cannabis roots there, that's for sure. So how do you think the cannabis, do you think the new cannabis, I guess, scene is taking some notes from that era, from that type of events? Because it seems like that a lot of, and I love these new camping events, by the way, and cannabis and
Yeah.
camping. But it
Yeah,
did,
it is a
it
fun
sounds
ride.
like it originated down there at Rainbow Farms. Do you
Yeah.
think the whole scene is kind of taken off of that vibe?
I
Yes,
do. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
for sure.
Which is exciting. And I'm glad there's, so many. And I think they're just getting better and better too as they go on, knowing what the people want and kind of entertainment. And vendors are fantastic. And yeah, it's just a great community. So I love to see it keep growing.
Yeah. Yeah, the vending,
Good coffee.
vending is fun. And we always have coffee, but everybody needs coffee or a cold drink.
That is so true. That's I'm sure you guys get love from both ways. The vendors that are so, setting
Yeah.
up and need that extra little keep going. People like myself that were very burnt out on day 2. Couldn't gather
Yes.
our thoughts.
That's how we were when we walked around. Like we would just be high, but we needed coffee to, balance it all out,
Yeah. And sometimes, the first festival I went to, everything was medicated, everything, which is awesome. But at some point I'm thirsty and I kind of can't take any more right now. So we offer a full coffee bar, espresso, Italian sodas, everything that's regular. But we can infuse in some locations and stuff. So we infuse with CBD and sometimes THC.
Your choice.
That's fun. Yeah. So we kind of get the best of both worlds. So
choices are lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you have when you were with Mendo Dope? Did you get an Italian soda, a coffee, or a sweet tea? I think one of the guys
I
got
am a
tea.
straight. Yeah, Daniel got a tea there. I got coffee. I'm a straight black coffee guy.
Oh, right
Simple
on.
and easy to please.
Yeah.
Yes. Easy.
We got that. We got that all day. Yeah.
So yeah, I also like the fact that you guys kind of take or kind of mentioned already the wake and bake angle of it. Coffee and cannabis, just in general.
Yeah.
Go back forever. That's my favorite part of the day. You know what I mean? That wake up, that first cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Like I want to go to bed so I can wake up and drink coffee and smoke. I'm just kidding.
Fridays. Fridays are good.
Yes. Fridays are good days.
Yeah. They definitely pair well.
So what kind of cannabis do you guys prefer? Do you prefer smoking or are you edibles or which is your best way to consume?
So I definitely I prefer smoking, and I prefer smoking like green, just either rolled or in a bowl. For fun, we'll do dabs, especially at the State Line booth. But smoking flower.
Yep. Flower.
Yeah.
Although I do like to eat edibles at the show, so
I do. I prefer edibles more for the pain management and medical side. I am a medical card holder, so I don't know. It's just so edibles, especially chocolate, are things that kind of are quicker. Like 20 minutes instead of like an hour-long gummy or so. But so edibles, I more medical, and then recreational, I'd say flower.
definitely flower.
That's my final answer.
Flower for sure.
I think I
Couldn't find my lighter.
What did I roll? Biscotti pancakes. We're having pancakes tonight.
So what's
Nice.
Yeah, what
there
are you
go. I was
smoking?
just getting ready to ask.
I
Some dog myself.
like the biscotti
Well-
pancakes because it doesn't go out. It'll keep burning. So I rolled that tonight. Sorry, stop.
Oh, I am smoking some runts, but I put a big fat worm in it. But I don't know what kind. I would have to show it.
And you didn't come down here.
Well, my kid's sleeping on the couch.
Ah,
Oh, I have this kind.
that Pebbles.
No, I think it's maybe Mega Man. And double dip. So I mixed them and put a big fat worm in my joint.
It's
Oh, that's the best.
It
That's
is.
the best when there's
gonna look like a donut.
Yes.
Yes. What are you smoking?
that it.
Smoking home.
Me myself, I'm smoking on some Chem Dog that I was gifted at Menville in the Michigan, and it's pretty dang good to be honest with you.
Nice.
So I just wanted to get back to the worm in the grass there.
Oh yeah.
That is by far my favorite joint right there. It burns so slow, heavy hitting.
Yeah.
You know, I hear all these rosin guys talk about pressing their hash into fucking rosin and shit like that. And I'm like, no, it's perfect just to throw it in to a joint like that. So I
Yes.
can definitely appreciate that. So how many years go by between the meeting of you guys and the idea of the coffee pot?
Well,
And how exactly? I know you guys roughly got into it, but you didn't. There's got
so yeah, I don't know. Obviously, there had to be like Facebook and memes and
It
stuff.
was on a Friday, guaranteed, when we were smoking and drinking coffee in the morning.
Probably on a Friday.
Because that's what we always do, because that's her day off. And so we always smoke in the morning and drink coffee on Fridays.
I'm like, look at this meme. We need a freaking truck. We need a wake and bake truck. I think,
Yeah.
what did it say on the side of it? You got a coffee, a donut, and a blunt. Now,
Yeah.
we're in Michigan. We don't do no blunts here, but I'm like, you
We
could buy a
do.
doobie though.
We do have pre-rolls.
Yeah.
So you could.
But that could have been a good hot 5 years ago, because you had Lucas and we thought, well, we'll wait till the kids get big, right?
No, it wasn't that long ago, was it?
Girl, time flies.
Yeah, maybe.
But then these festivals started, right? Rainbow Farms, here you are, like
Oh yeah,
great
yeah.
opportunities. It's so local for us. We get to Rainbow Farms in 15 minutes. We get to Big Cloud in 20 minutes.
We're gonna do a new one.
Bangor,
Yeah,
Bangor,
Bangor.
Michigan, Saturday, which that's an hour for us. But there's so much going on that's around here that we're like, it's kind of a now or never thing. Maybe we kind of manifested it a little early, but
Yeah, since we're working
they
out
told
of
us
it.
we got to pull the trigger and go. So last
We're working
year,
to get a
that was
trailer, so.
2021. We filed for our name last year. I think, what was it, June 7th. So we officially had our first anniversary.
Yeah.
That chair's loud.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
We're super excited.
Yeah. Yeah,
Should be.
we were
You guys
excited
should
to
be.
go to the Bangor one because we got invited to that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, seriously
thank
though,
you,
on the
Julie.
congratulations.
Thank you.
I greatly appreciate people that have the oomph to get their dreams started, and at least chase it. You know what I mean? It's regrets
Yeah.
are a bitch, so I love to see
Yeah.
people fucking chasing their ideas and dreams.
Yeah, trial and error.
You never know what your idea is going to be until you just got to go for it. Sometimes you just got to do it.
Yes. I don't think we knew we were going to be in an orange tent, but it's went pretty well for us.
Yeah.
We can,
Working on trying to get a trailer. So
yes.
Right on. I hope that does. That'll make traveling to some of these events a lot easier for you. And I hope you guys
So,
are able to make more events, man. These events are
yes.
great ways to meet people and connections.
yeah.
Man,
Like I met you guys.
network.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Networking is amazing. And the people are amazing. It's so easy to talk to everyone. So,
Yes,
yeah,
I love
networking made
talking to
easy.
people.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
They're interesting. Humans are very interesting.
Yeah.
They,
We get good
they
feedback.
are the cannabis community is some awesome people, that's for sure.
Yes.
They are.
Yeah. They're very much enjoyable.
Yeah.
So what do the potheads, what is your number one seller as we roll up? What are some of the favorites?
Well,
Caramel macchiato iced.
yeah, we added that to the menu. So iced caramel macchiato, or the iced coffees in general, really.
Yeah.
Well,
Especially
on the
when the
hot
summer months.
days, on the hot days, when it's cold out, hot chocolate.
Oh yes, everybody loves our hot cocoa. We make some fire hot cocoa.
We do. I love a creamy hot cocoa, and it's pretty good. And I think we get compliments too that it's actually hot. A lot of hot cocos tend to be room temperature or warm, and we got a hot cocoa. That's
Yeah.
number one.
And they look good because we put whipped cream on them. And everybody likes whipped cream.
That's fair. We added new Italian sodas though. Those have been going really well. I think at Mendo, it was probably 50-50 with the iced coffees. So Stephanie makes the awesome Italian sodas, and I love one of the customers said, "Oh, the Italian is making Italian sodas." I love it.
Yeah.
Right. She is Italian through and through, but I don't know if that has anything to do with Italian sodas, but she
No,
makes really
but-
good freaking Italian soda.
I like I said, I waitressed for 20 years. I also bartended and managed a restaurant. So I like to make drinks. I like to make people happy and give them something good and they have a good time.
Yeah. It's about.
So can you, I know you guys, I do definitely appreciate the fact that you can get it non-medicated or medicated, but can you get that? I mean, chocolate and cannabis, I know. Can you get that hot chocolate medicated? Because
Yeah.
that's a good combination right there as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Last year we weren't quite doing THC yet, but we've been working with some awesome people just to make sure kind of we're doing things how we can. But this year the hot cocoa can definitely be medicated, and that would be perfect.
Yes. For sure.
Should we give a shout out to Nick? Yeah.
You can shout out whoever you want to. Okay.
Let's say Nick from Duncan Law and Associates in Dowagiac. He's a pretty cool guy. He makes sure we're moms and stuff. We don't want to be doing anything illegal, or we want to make people happy. We want to make everyone happy. So he kind of just makes sure our ideas are doable
Good.
and
Good to go.
Good to go. So he's a friend of this community.
Right on.
Yeah.
And I would love to see you guys in like a brick and mortar fucking scenario. To where, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To where you could just stroll in and have that morning joint, just like,
Yeah.
Consumption lounge, little cafe.
Yeah.
It can happen. It's a
Yeah,
good
that'd be
possibility. It can happen.
Streaming. It's on our board. We don't have a real board, but in
I
my
hope it
mind,
does.
it's on
Yeah,
my
same.
best board.
Same.
Oh, I would love that.
That's
I
the
think a lot of
ultimate
people
goal.
would love that, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, we had a lot of people tell us that this last time that
we did. This one kid, he said, man, I would drive an hour to be able to come and have a coffee. He goes, maybe something to eat. I could see a bakery, maybe.
bakery.
Baked goods.
Oh, no food. Unless they make you have food in the consumption lounge,
Yeah,
like
I really
alcohol,
hope
they
that
sell
happens for
alcohol.
you guys. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely send us good vibes on that because those are things that we're, trying to check out how much fees are and licensing and
Yeah.
right now today these days freaking property prices. Holy mamas.
Yeah, right. Yeah, anything nowadays.
Mhm. But it's not doable.
That's true.
It'd be fun, but we like traveling. No, it's fun seeing new people, being outside. We've been pretty blessed with good weather, except for our first event.
It was a little chilly.
Yeah. Yeah. But brick and mortar would be amazing.
Yes, actually. We even had a spot we thought about, but I don't know. I don't think it's for sale anymore.
Our hometown just recently opened up some coffee shops, which I just
They
saw
never
on
last.
Facebook.
In Cassopolis, they never last.
Say that.
They don't. In that one building where Big
Unless
V's
you have a
is,
good niche, like the cafe.
yeah, of course.
So
Yeah.
where are you?
Even if you get the brick and mortar. I'm sorry.
No, go.
I cut you off. Were you just asking where am I at?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Is it delayed? It's probably delayed.
Yep.
Frozen. He's a
Frozen
frozen.
in
The internet got
time.
me there. I was gonna say, even though you guys hopefully get brick and mortar there, I hope you guys still keep traveling with the events and getting out there,
Yes.
making it, spreading it out, I guess.
Yeah.
To answer your question, I'm in between Holton Lake and Grayling area in northern Michigan.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Really?
It's probably nice there, huh?
I'm actually hoping to get out and catch as many of these Michigan events as possible because I am very much in love with the whole idea of these events, the camping events.
Right.
That's when the fun happens. I mean, you can go around and do your
Yeah.
little networking or whatever, but when the lights go out, the campfire starts, and everybody sits down, and smokes, and all that. That's the fun part. And the bonus is, you can wake up and do that shit again in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to watch everybody. It's having that wake and bake, that
Yes,
real
right by
life,
the fire.
first of the morning. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I love camping in general, but yes.
Yes, the wake and bake in the morning by the fire.
I like the camping events for sure. This Saturday we're gonna be in Bangor for a one-day event from 12 to 7. So we'll see. That should be pretty fun. But I would agree, camping brings it to a whole new level.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you have any more events lined up besides this one here in Bangor? Or if not, how can some of these people that are thinking about having events get you there?
Wonderful. Well, when you see us on our online presences, is it? Stephanie is our Instagram account, and I do the Facebook account. So you can absolutely reach out and message us on either of those. So it's the Coffee Pot Cassopolis. For Instagram, it's the Coffee Pot _Cassopolis. But for our lineup, we are going to have a family and friends event kind of at our house for our kids are obviously not 21 and older for the events we've been having, and they kind of want to try some things. So friends and family, we're going to have a little event here on the 17th, but then we have Full Spectrum out at Rainbow Farms, August 12th and 14th. The Cure Cup is going down at Big Cloud, September 2nd through the 5th. They're also kicking a Cloudoween, so getting that Halloween going on October 7th through 9th. And back out at Rainbow for the Haunted Harvest on October 21st through the 23rd. So we have August, September, and October pretty lined up, but we love to meet new people. So by all means, if you would love to have us, we love meeting people. We love coming out. We're in Cassopolis. We seem to maybe hour and a half has been our kind of travel radius, but definitely the Coffee Pot Cassopolis, Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, I think that's how you reached out to Stephanie too. So that's our main way.
Yes, follow us. We almost have 300 followers.
Ooh, on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm a little behind. I got 200 though on Facebook.
Yep. It's like 297 or something.
So how do you guys have a certain coffee you guys prefer? Tell me about a little bit about the product. Huh?
So when we started this last year, we kind of were doing things quickly. So sometimes it's honestly from Gordon's and as can I say it, Stephanie? Do you care? I don't know, but like it's just Maxwell for our drip coffee right now. But we use like dark espresso roast from the Starbucks line for espresso. And it's always a whole bean, so it is being freshly ground and pressed as you order the espresso. We really want to go to Chicago Fest. Well, it's Coffee Fest in Chicago. But we're going to make it there this year so we can try different roasters and learn a few things because
that would be awesome.
We weren't baristas before this by any means. We just like a good cup of coffee. So so it's kind of Maxwell and Starbucks right now.
Let all our secrets out. Oh no.
Yeah. So if you are a local Southwest Michigan roaster, we want to be friends and partners with you. We would love to display logo, help promote. We want to be as local as possible and support, one mom and pop or, independent people like us trying to start businesses. And then obviously Michigan,
Yes, definitely in Michigan.
Yeah.
Keep it home.
Yeah. Hope that wasn't a disappointment, but
boy, I tell you what, I think. Oh hell no! Hell no! Michigan, I think, is setting a standard. I think for a lot of these events. To be honest with you, man, a lot of people watch this thing from around the world, and I think wish they could be here in a lot of sense, man, and because of the camping thing. And there is a lot of love in the Michigan cannabis community. I have spent a lot of time doing like events in the northern Michigan area, and you see a lot of the same folks over and over and over, and there is quite the community behind the events, that's for sure.
I agree.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Most people want to help each other too.
Yeah. That's what I think has been the most humbling and the most fun, really,
Yeah.
is that it is kind of the same. You do have a lot of the same people, but yeah, everybody wants to help. Everybody's there to just have a good event and have fun, and yeah,
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah. Just everyone having a good time.
I forget what we talked
I
about.
agree. I agree.
I did too, kind of.
I'm like, what got us there in that conversation?
There is no set avenue on this show. That's, I think that's what
Wherever
people
the
enjoy
squirrels
about it.
take us.
Yeah.
Wherever the squirrels
And
take us.
that's funny because that's a very, very common phrase we use around here that was brought in, brought in by another guest, Miss Candy Queen at one point. She at the beginning of the show, she says, "All right, you go ahead, keep me directed because I like to squirrel a lot. I like to squirrel a lot."
Again, squirrely.
Yep.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah.
And it has most definitely stuck for sure. Actually, it's kind of funny, and now that I think about it, I can't believe I don't have one right here. I can't believe I don't have one. But for the longest time, it's on one of my coffee cups that I used to give out the whole squirrel thing, and that was one of my things I love about. I never really thought about it, but it's kind of crazy and coincidental. Like you guys are on because coffee and cannabis is one of those things I very much loved. And one of the first things I decided to give out is just stuff to support the show was coffee cups.
Oh yeah.
Fucking coffee cups with my stuff on it and people ask me, why you gonna do shirts? I'm like, you're only gonna wear that shirt once in a while, but I guarantee you'll spend every
Everybody
morning with me
uses
with
a
that
cup.
cup.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep, for sure. That's why we probably did coffee cups
Like-
first.
Yeah. But we need shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody needs
So
a
what
cup.
are your favorite kinds? I know I briefly kind of asked you, but I mean, it's been a long journey since when you said you guys started with the good stuff, the 911. But
Oh.
have you've been to a few events? You know what I mean? The library's opened up a little bit. So have you found some new favorites at some of these events?
Um,
I can't. That would be
I was gonna
me
say that's
cheating on my husband.
so we've been blessed for the last 20 years, to be honest.
Yes,
Even with the tragedy of the 9 going away.
for sure.
Jim and State Line Farms have always, produced and had good buds. So
I'm definitely spoiled when it comes to like weed because I do smoke some pretty fucking fire weed all the time. Usually, like never anything bad.
yeah. We usually like wedding cakes, good.
That's one of my favorites. Wedding pie, cherry pie. That's a good one. Oh, and we grow an OG 18 that I constantly smoke and that they have to grow because we will get divorced if they don't. Because it just tastes so good.
Yeah, that's 18.
That's probably my favorite.
You know what I just like, though I'm already out, that Nilla's. I don't know.
That was a good one.
Wedding cake. Headband, once upon a time.
Yeah. I used to get weed called Chocolate. That was good. It was a great sativa.
Chocolate.
That was one of my favorites.
Yeah. That's a good, you still got to get shit done. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great sativa,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen that in a few years now. So
So that's awesome. So that even more encouraging that there's a good supply of cannabis and coffee going around there.
yeah,
Do you
Yeah.
think the two will ever kind of merge there? I definitely like. I could, don't take this the wrong way, but I think it would be a perfect idea for like just the rolling, the mobile unit there. I could see one of those trucks pulling up like on a job site, like the old
oh,
coaches
that would be
used to kind of
awesome.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, coffee. I can see you just selling a coffee and a pocket full of newbies and shit. Hell yeah. Lunch, every lunch.
Hey,
That's great. Yes. Yes.
we're getting there.
Yep.
There,
Yeah.
it's becoming more and more popular, man. There's one of my favorite places to eat is a mobile unit like that. Got the best street tacos, and they
Oh,
just like
yeah.
randomly pop up in the local Walmart parking lot. And I'm always like, they come out that and they're there. I'm all like, hell yeah.
Hi.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially for tacos.
Hell yeah. Tacos are
Oh,
always
that's
good.
amazing. Yeah, it is. And it's fun because we can change it up and see
Yeah.
different places, go different whatever. But a trailer would be nice because when we're, we can just lock it up
Set
for
it
the
up.
night when we're camping and stuff or whichever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, nowadays there's also you can think about this as well. You got all these delivery, food systems and stuff.
Ah,
Why not have a delivery coffee and cannabis,
That is true because
yeah.
there is a cannabis delivery thing, right? So that's a thing that's legal. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
For sure.
get on the DoorDash list. I was fucking joking with my daughter like a couple of days ago and shit about something similar.
Happy
to
Father's
that. I'm
Day.
like,
Sorry.
recreational is legal. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Same shit. Could you get that DoorDash guy to stop at the fucking dispensary and shit? I'm sure he would. I'm
Well, if you
almost
pay
can't
him, if
believe
you
there's
tip
not a
him
few.
enough, I'm sure he would.
Right.
There's probably
Oh,
a
yeah.
few entrepreneurs out there that are multitasking DoorDash and says
Probably.
anyway.
Yeah.
There's gotta
Yeah.
be, right? Someone's doing it.
The cannabis phone.
What? It sounded like a robot on my end.
Yeah, a little. Nothing really. Are you a robot? We didn't know. I'm just kidding.
Beep, 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 boop, bop. That's funny.
Yep.
I just coughed. Well, that's fun. You're so dark over there.
I know because Luke is sleeping and the TV went off. We just lost him.
Oh yeah, you're the host now. It says on my screen, hosting Eagles Garden.
Yay! How y'all doing?
Here with a coffee pot tonight.
Yeah.
Southwest Michigan. Just in case you guys did miss it, I'm going to throw these upcoming events out here again. This Saturday, June 25th, we are going to be in Bangor, Michigan. Event is from 12 to 7. I know you can find those flyers on our Instagram. You have that posted, I believe, Steph.
Yep.
Full Spectrum out at Rainbow Farms, August 12th through the 14th. We're going to be up at Big Cloud. September 2nd through the 5th for the Cure Cup, and then back out there October 7th through the 9th for Cloudoween.
Yeah, bet.
Right. And then we'll be back at Rainbow for Haunted Harvest, October 21st to the 23rd, getting ready for Halloween.
Hey, you're back.
It's going to be awesome.
Almost
And that's
back.
the end of the lineup. So welcome back to our
Yeah,
host
you
from
are.
Eagle Gardens.
Baby, you're we're not sure.
But yeah, come out
I
and
was
see
sitting
any of those
there
events.
listening to the rumble.
We'd love to see.
Thank you for covering.
Yeah, perfect time to put our
Oh.
events out there again. It's gonna be fun. So
Yep.
we really do. We really look forward to our events. It's fun. We got setting up and tearing down a little easier. So I think this year's been a little smoother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
it's fun.
But we hope to see you guys next Saturday.
Yeah, that one was the banger. Yeah, no. But anyways, I don't know what we were talking about before you robot went away.
I'm so sorry. I was actually listening. I'm on a damn satellite up here right now. And I was heard listen, it is rumbling like crazy out there. And I'm like, no. You can probably look back and see a couple of times as I hear the thunder. I'm like, oh, come on.
Oh,
Man,
of course.
I sleep so good with a good thunderstorm.
I do not.
Really?
You can watch it.
No. Yeah, it
Definitely.
wakes me up every time.
We're opposites.
For sure on that. I don't know why it does, but
So,
Yeah.
how we doing? Do you guys want to keep rolling, or how we doing in time here? I don't want to overstay my welcome.
I don't know. I'm out here. I still have this. I'm high though. I don't know if we're rambling and being entertaining enough.
yeah, sorry.
I was like Woody Woodpecker.
Heck no.
Do you have any other questions for us?
Yeah,
well, I can always. This is what I do. I can always find questions.
Always.
So it's awesome that you guys have had a good, quality cannabis come through. That's very important.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. I'd actually like to talk with him at some point and find out how he grows and all of that. I definitely love supporting all the Michigan growers for sure.
Right.
Yeah, especially the caregivers.
Yes, support your local caregivers.
Yeah.
That's what I think's so important about supporting the folks like yourself in these events and stuff like that, is because this is one of the lifeline right now for the caregivers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're being tried to push out all the time, and the people that support these events are indeed, in most cases, supporting the caregivers that are out there doing it for the right reasons. I'm definitely, and I smiled, Allie, when you said that you were still a medical patient, you know what I mean? Because I think that's super important, you know what I mean? As recreational cannabis came through here in Michigan, I've seen a lot of patients fall off. And, that's sad because, why just let you're protected by so many rights with your card.
Yeah.
And it supports the real research and the real medicine behind cannabis, you know?
Yes,
absolutely,
for sure.
I agree. Helps the numbers, showing exactly how many people are using it for medical and that it's contributing and helping. So when they're not, and they're just recreational purchases, yeah. Yeah. Wanted to be supportive. Yep.
So, when did you actually kind of realize that cannabis had a medical, when did the medical side kind of come into play? I think for me, it was actually for the cultivation side when I kind of really started meeting more and more people that, use cannabis as a medicine. But I think the biggest medicine, I say this all the time, is the cultivation side. The actual growing of the cannabis is super, super powerful as a medicine. So when
Yeah.
did it kind of come into play for you guys that it was more, recreation? I've talked to a lot of people that when that first experience, you kind of asked earlier, do they get high? A lot of people would say across the answer to that is that it's the first time I felt normal. You know what I mean?
Ah, right.
Feel
Probably
normal
when I
for
ate edibles.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been
So
around weed my whole life, so it was weed, but when I ate edibles, definitely made a big difference. Like after work, my back would hurt from carrying trays and whatnot. So,
Gotcha.
no.
yeah.
So
Definitely went after I had my kids because mine's a lot too for my like sciatic nerve and stuff and chronic nausea. But I do think I use it sometimes more for like anxiety a little bit more now as I'm getting older, which kind of stinks. So I don't know. I'm 35, so probably in my early 20s, I think. I realize mostly, yeah, the medical purposes and uses. Mhm.
I hear anxiety to be one of the most common reasons for or against the use of cannabis. That I definitely know some people that used cannabis at one point and gave it up, and now they say they can't use it because it just gives them anxiety.
I've
But a
met
lot of
people like
people
that.
that I know that do use cannabis use it for anxiety. And again, that kind of leads me back to the cultivation side of things,
Mm.
because
Yeah.
it does help the use of it as a medicine does help. But the
Yeah.
best time for the anxiety is when I'm actually in my room in my garden and I'm like kind of in that and I just kind of
Yeah.
stare off into my plants and my mind kind of just settles and I'm like,
Mm.
oh, there I am.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Because for me, yeah, I think that's why I hate winter. No. Smoking,
Yeah.
smoking in the hammock, like it does. I look out into the trees, like real trees, though. It's
Yeah.
my garden, the real trees that live in the forest. But it's just calming and relaxing, and it kind of brings you back without any, side effects or anything really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, except for munchies. Huh.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like edibles. Edibles are the worst munchies.
Yeah, sometimes.
No, always.
You eat a whole bunch, like 500 milligrams, you just don't want to eat. Well, not that you
No,
don't
I
want to
think you
eat.
do. Yeah. How about a fried Oreo from fucking good?
Yeah.
You'd eat it
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
no matter how full.
Yep. I always do want fucking fried Oreos.
Uh, did you happen to eat at Fucking Good while you're at the festivals? The Asian cuisine?
I did not. I did
Not
not.
Asian. I shouldn't have said that.
I had the pizza in the oven there. That was delicious.
That was good. We had that too.
Yes.
And
Well,
we had
That's
that.
another one a reason to come out, to a lot of these events, man. When you don't get the chance to have like a wood oven pizza that often, and especially had it
right?
like that. It's delicious.
Yeah, it was fire.
It was. I do enjoy, I do like eating like different, different things. And I love the variety of the food vendors. So festivals are fun,
Yeah, for food vendors.
especially if you're a food kind of junkie or whatever, and you like to try different stuff and, you like those food truck alleys and stuff. Yeah. So,
Those are good.
so we're glad to be a part of that when you're thirsty.
Yep. Get drinks for Buzz.
It should be a professional.
So
uh,
I gotta ask Stephanie, is somebody that waitressed on a bar for a while, how is your feelings on cannabis and alcohol? Are you pro? Has your feelings swayed from alcohol, either from being around it or just the popularity of cannabis? Would you like to see it flip flop, or is it all good still?
It's all good to me. But it should be equal. I do think like the rules should be pretty equal for alcohol and marijuana because obviously marijuana is safer.
yeah, you mean like legally? Because
Yeah.
how about the stigma too? Like everybody can day drink.
Yeah. Right.
You don't get like but there's still people who.
Yeah. As they drink their wine in front of their kids.
Mhm.
I think that's funny about the stigma. I don't think the powers that be, I guess, really realize how much backbone cannabis really has in the workforce. The safety meetings,
Yeah.
the travel duties on the way to work.
Yeah. I definitely rather probably work with someone who was on weed than alcohol. So
I mean, at the coffee pot, yes, but disclaimer: I really do not at my day job ever, 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 ever.
She doesn't.
Just in case this is seen too, but I really don't.
No, she doesn't.
That's why Fridays is a good day because I don't work on Fridays. It's coffee pot day.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully at some point that the coffee pot will take off, and that'll be your full-time job, and you won't have to worry about cannabis work anyway.
Hopefully.
You know it.
It will happen.
Cool. I appreciate that.
I like the fact that the dream isn't already hard set, that it's still
oh my gosh, there's a dream web. It can go so many ways.
Yeah. Yes, it could.
It's a dream web.
Yep.
Like a dream catcher. It's just like, where is opportunity going to take us, right?
Yes. Yep.
I'm definitely a big person in about manifestation things, manifesting things in life. And I really believe that it's key. You know what I mean? I think so many people lose the ability to kind of dream or see things clearly in their head as a dream or a mission or a goal. And I think that's where people fall flat and they end up, working for somebody for the rest of their life. They just don't have the dream anymore or the power to dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the power.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We are losing the power to dream.
You are?
No, everybody. Like, I mean, kids, everybody, like kids all are always on pre-stimulated things and they don't use their brain waves to dream.
Yeah.
Be creative, imagination, think outside the box.
Yeah.
So is you guys' cannabis organically grown? Do you guys have an opinion on how your cannabis is grown?
Uh, I don't worry about it. Like I said, I'm spoiled. So
you just know that they're doing
I
it.
just know, I just know it's good and safe. There's no mold on it, or, I'm not down for weed with mold on it because I have asthma and allergies. So I'm not trying to smoke that.
Yeah, I don't want like, chemicals and stuff really being used on plants. Organic would be the best, obviously. I think.
Yeah.
Hydro. Yeah. But I do like indoor. I do.
Save.
I do want it to be indoor. I don't know. I mean, I guess the most organic would be to be in the ground, right? So I'm going to take back my statement because I do like indoor.
For sure.
Yeah, I had to think that one through, but yeah, but you want to know what happened one time? So I saw it was not you guys at all. It was my brother-in-law, right? Anyways, he was growing weed outside when it first you were allowed to have like what can people have? Like 2 or 4 plants in the state of Michigan or something?
Yeah.
No.
I can't remember.
So anyways, he was growing some outside. And when he went to trim it, there was like a fly, that was like stuck to the sticky, like of the bud. And I bet that can happen anywhere, but I was just like, that's not fair to like totally judge all outdoor bud based off that. So I'm not a snob. Like I don't not smoke outdoor, but I think about that fly every time. Yeah.
Outdoor happens. Things happen outdoors, I guess. That's one of the
They
parts of
do.
life.
And it's nature, right? It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, sure. You like that?
I hope like nobody, but he saw it. So like he didn't get grinded up like in the doobie or anything, Yeah.
So I heard you guys I heard the kind of no food earlier, but do you guys ever think you will kind of venture into the food market as well if you guys do kind of go bricks and mortar, make it a little
Maybe
bit easier?
prepackaged, but
Well, I think in the trailer and stuff like that, I don't know. I'm not totally like closed minded, but no, I don't see like having like like diner food or anything.
yeah,
I could see more like a bakery. And you do like to bake stuff, so
I know. Not always.
but even if it was a local bakery that
If
we
I
were
had
partnering
time
with
and my
stuff,
kids weren't bugging me, I would totally like to bake.
and then my line stretches to like maybe paninis and sandwiches, you know what I mean? And
Blah.
so who knows?
Oh.
Who knows? My line can be probably being moved, but
It'd be also a good chance, even if you didn't want to do the edibles, to maybe team up with another kind of team there, and you know what I mean, offer muffins and stuff like that, and kind of collab on something like that too.
Right.
I love it. Yeah, for sure.
I'd really like to see the bricks and mortar thing. I think that'd be cool. Just because another funny thing would be about that is in the bakery aspect about it, because sometimes, sadly, the baked goods don't sell, and they donate that kind of stuff to the local, people in need. But it would kind of be funny to see. It seemed like the local people in need would be very happy to get some medicated muffins.
Yeah, I bet they would.
They're like, please do that, do that. Yeah, so there's that. There's the waste factor, So not a bakery. That's funny. Have a happy community.
Yes, please, for those days.
adults.
Oh gosh. Do you you said, I think I heard you earlier about people commenting below. Whoop. Is it below? Do they do that?
Oh, yes. There's definitely people in chat, for sure.
Oh, in chat.
56 hanging out with us right now and
Oh my
playing in
gosh,
the
hi.
YouTube chat.
Okay. Hi guys.
And I did put you guys' link to the Instagram in the description of the show. I did not know about the Facebook. I'm not much of a Facebooker.
No, and that's okay.
Me neither.
Her account would be more appropriate for this channel. And see some fun shout outs and see some Kush cannons on there.
Yes, definitely.
Facebook scared me right the fuck off on as far as that goes, to be honest with you. I
Kush
had
cannon?
only really set it up to, kind of showcase my cannabis at that point. And it was like 2012. I just started posting some shit.
Yeah,
And they
red
came
flag.
right out and they were like, we got a police force that's gonna be patrolling all the posts. And if it's, drug related or whatever, we're gonna report you. And I was like, yeah, fuck you, Facebook.
Like, bye.
I didn't post nothing on Facebook for hours, and I, went through the different forums and stuff like that. Ended up on Instagram and felt like I was getting a little headway on Instagram, and then fucking Facebook bought Instagram. They backdoored my ass. I was like, God damn it!
I didn't know
I feel
that Facebook bought Instagram either. That's funny.
I've never had a Facebook account, not even a MySpace, nothing.
A MySpace.
None of it.
I'd never had a MySpace either, but I
I
definitely
did.
remember MySpace.
Yeah. It's probably like what the kids are learning coding in class, what we were doing for fun to change like backgrounds and stuff.
Probably. I don't
know.
I don't either.
I had a MySpace though. For sure. Oh, show. I'm doodling on my paper.
You are?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here.
So, any other cannabis dreams besides the coffee pot?
No.
Not much.
No.
Just,
Oh,
yeah.
well, I had to ask.
Best friends from a smoke
got it.
room. Smoking on
Yeah.
Friday mornings, drinking
Yeah.
coffee.
That's what we do.
That sounds like a song.
Right?
Are you right
now? Do 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 do. No, but
So, do you prefer? We briefly talking about edibles there. Do you prefer what kind of edibles do you like there? Do you prefer the sweet stuff? I mean, I've had some pretty crazy edibles. I mean, I've had some bacon on a stick that was pretty fucking crazy, but good.
Did
I
you
had
say
some pickles
bacon?
that
Allie, you would like that.
yeah, it was like super thick, and it came, it was about that long, thick cut bacon. It was about a half-inch thick and medicated.
Oh my God.
They had all kinds of different flavors, and
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
super good. I had
That sounds-
pickles that hit me like a Mack truck.
Right on. A pickle.
I generally eat Lit Lab
Lit lamb.
gummies. Yeah.
Chocolate bars. Shit.
Yeah. The chocolate bars.
They even have an espresso with dark chocolate that would pair so nice with a coffee.
You're right.
Or if you didn't, well, you need coffee. But anyways, they have amazing chocolate bars. That's my favorite. They have the mint, the espresso, peanut butter. Although Another
Oh.
shout out, Pot of Gold, right across from us at Rainbow.
Yeah.
Doc made this amazing bread loaf that was a peanut butter chop.
Oh yeah, that was pretty
butter
good.
chip
That
bread.
was fire.
Talk about hitting you like a Mac truck.
Yeah.
So Pot
Yep.
of Gold.
Or at Mendo, I went to Kush Candy and because I forgot my edibles, and those are pretty good too.
I ate that yesterday.
Yeah.
So
What
I
kind
guess
of
the sweet
edibles do you
stuff. I
like?
guess our answer is sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the
The
bacon,
sweet
oh
stuff
my
gets me.
God.
I got a soft spot for sweet stuff, and I tend to overindulge
Same.
with the sweets.
Same.
Oh, I don't know her name. Do you remember? I wish I had her card. The lady from Kalamazoo. She's an amazing lady from Kalamazoo.
She's a comedian. Her and her friend are comedians.
Oh, the one that
I don't
makes the
remember their name.
savory, like you like the lasagna. And she made
Oh,
this,
that
like,
lady.
yeah, she made a baked mac and cheese, okay, but it had shrimp and bacon and I think lobster. It was like a lobster mac. But you could get it infused or not infused, which I thought was awesome. And she also had lasagna. So I'm gonna
Oh yeah,
lie,
that
mac and
lasagna was
cheese.
fire.
And that mac and cheese was so good. I don't get a lot of, I guess, options of savory edibles like that.
I don't think so.
So if you're a vendor at festivals, bring us some savory edibles.
Or Eddie.
I
And
enjoy them.
bacon. Who did bacon?
They-
Morgan.
I can't remember who the vendor was. I was actually vending seeds up at one of the events in northern Michigan, and they drove us crazy and hooked us up at the end. So obviously we're both vending and working all day, and they're directly across from us, and good wind. I mean, it's in our face all day long, and we're not complaining. It was just so delicious. And they had a line all day long. So that shit was good. But then at the end of the day, they come over and they're like, "You guys want some?" You go, "Yeah," you know what I mean? And they hooked us up with a bunch of different flavors, and that shit was really good. I've had a kombucha that was really good as well. That I thought was. I think it's all good as a medicine. So with that being said, have you guys ever like overindulged to where like just couch locked or have a crazy experience with edible?
No. Maybe couch locked, but well, one time I did eat a bunch of edibles at a festival and tried to take orders when they kick in. Was a little like whoa, 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 but I managed.
Yeah. At Rainbow Farms, I lay down on the cooler for a minute.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, Yeah, I don't know. What? That Rainbow, that was Pot of Gold's freaking peanut butter chip, chocolate chip bread loaf.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She needed to chill out for a minute.
I made sure it'd make everybody feel good. It sure did. Oh God. That's funny.
Definitely enjoyed the edibles there. So much of that stuff though, I wish I could get on a daily or
Yeah.
everyday basis. Like I said, like a brick and mortar, man. I wish so many of you guys, this opens up to where you guys have a better opportunity to just be able to do this on an everyday basis because there's a lot of good stuff in the community.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. And
So
thanks
we're
for
pushing
getting it right.
1 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Again, just a little time check. I know you guys may or may not have stuff to do, but I like to be mindful
Yeah.
of my guests.
Oh no, thank you. It's been fun. Thank you for this
Thanks
opportunity
for
too.
having me on.
Yeah. And helping us
Well,
get our name out there. And thanks for supporting us totally by, buying your drinks. And
no,
thank you.
thank you for being there because I needed your ass when I strolled up to that tent. That's no joke. I was definitely needing
Well, thank you.
coffee
We will
when
be
I
there
met
for
you
you.
guys.
Future
Yeah.
events.
Not
And
at
then,
the 4th of
thank you
July
guys
one.
for coming and hanging out with me tonight.
Yeah.
It means a lot because it helps keep this Canada community going as well. So, I definitely appreciate you guys' time and, getting out there and supporting the cannabis community and helping keeping the thing rolling because we all need that coffee at some point.
Yeah.
We got you.
And,
We got all of it.
hell yeah. I appreciate that. And I wish you guys great success. But I look forward to seeing you at these events as I get out, this summer and attend more and more of these events. But before you guys go, I would like to explain to you how things work around here. Basically, once you've done the spotlight, uh, you keep the Zoom link because it's always good for you guys now. Now there's multi shows to the channel. Okay. There's the fucking talking shit with Eagle. There's what I call the Weed Nerd World. And then of course there's the organics takeover with Smiley's Garden. So Smiley talks organics. He does that once a month. You come check that out. But your Zoom link applies to the Weed Nerd World. So basically, how the Weed Nerd World works, Monday nights is always a Weed Nerd World. You guys have free reign, come and go as you please. But like I said, Monday nights is a guaranteed Monday. Weed Nerd World starts at 2 a.m. You come hang out. We talk everything in the Weed Nerd World. You need cannabis, psychedelics, conspiracies. Sometimes we just getting high, just talking some just straight up shit. So if you guys are up and want to hang out, feel free to hit that link and kind of come hang out anytime you guys want. It's always fun to see. And it's only open to past guests. So you have to be a past guest to get into the Weed Nerd World. And you guys would be welcome, even if it is, hey, we're going to be here next week. You know what I mean? That's cool. I greatly appreciate and would love to support you guys anytime you want.
Thank you. Much
The
appreciated.
other times you can find Weed Nerd World is, like I told you guys before the show, the time slot is from 11:30 to 4:20 almost every night. So basically, the other time you can find Weed Nerd Worlds is basically after we say our goodbyes. I'll stretch my legs and fill my tray and use the restroom, of course. And it is coffee. It's got to come out at some time. I'll turn around and open up the Weed Nerd World. And so they're random. Any night is a possibility of a Weed Nerd World. As long as you guys see that in the title, free reign. Come and go, hit that link, come hang out, come smoke. Again, no time limit. You can come, stay as long or as little as you'd like. So it's up to you. You guys are more than welcome to come hang out in the Weed Nerd World now. The other thing I'd like to get from you guys is a silly little thing I call the sound bite. And basically, my version of it would be a commercial for you guys at some point for this episode. So basically, my version of it would be, hey, this is Eagle, and I'm on fucking Talking Shit with Eagle, episode 663. You guys can say whatever you want before or after it, long as that's in there somewhere. I would greatly appreciate it. And I am ready anytime you guys are. I know it's tough to do a multi-person shout out or a soundbite, but anytime you guys are ready, I am ready.
Steph, do you just want to say like the coffee podcast Opolis, follow us on Facebook or Instagram? We could just say that.
What? Follow us on Instagram or Facebook.
We'll
We're on
the coffee pot Cassopolis. It's very important to put in Cassopolis, we've figured out when you're trying to look us up. So anyways, okay.
So I don't remember what I was supposed to say. Sorry.
We'll just say with the coffee pot Cassopolis.
Okay, with the coffee pot from Cassopolis. We're
Sure. Okay, we're ready, man.
I am. I'm horrible at this because I have to. You said it too fast, and I don't know what to say now.
The coffee pot Cassopolis.
I did the coffee
Yeah,
pot
basic-
Cassopolis.
He's gonna go first. So.
I'll take all the above. That works for me. That works for me. They know who they're looking for. They know. Thank you guys again for coming to hang out. You guys have been a lot of fun to talk to. And again, thank you for getting out there and helping these events, happen. It takes people like yourself that, you know what I mean, to support these events and have faith. That's the big thing too. Have faith that the event's even gonna happen. And
Yeah.
So thank you guys for having faith and putting yourselves out there and getting the dream kicked off. So I greatly appreciate what you guys are doing all the way around, and I wish you guys all the best success.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
With that being said, hopefully you guys will come hang out in the Weed Nerd world sometime soon. For those of you who are watching, I hope to see you guys there as well. If not, please remember to do something nice for somebody. Brandon Max kindness do save lives. And for myself and for the coffee pot, you guys have a great night. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a
Thank
good
you
one.
for having
Thank
us.
you.
Have a good night.
You too. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's go. Let's see what we got.